What's happening, guys? In this video I'll be showing you how to wipe full squads with bad aim in Apex Legends. Using this simple strategy is how I went from only getting 1 to 2 kills a game to wiping full squads by myself overnight. Let's get right into it. Tip number 1. Positioning. Now I know you've heard the word positioning thrown around in every Battle Royale tutorial that you've ever watched, but what exactly is positioning? It's as simple as this: having the tactical map advantage over your opponent. Now, a lot of people seem to think that proper positioning is as simple as having the height advantage on your opponent. That's not true. Proper positioning is putting yourself in a place of which you can do damage to your opponent without them being able to do damage to you. That's it. It's as simple as that. But it's something that you have to be thinking about every second that you play this game, not only when you're fighting. If you're rotating across the middle of a field and an opponent has the high ground and the proper positioning on you and does damage to you, you're not going to be able to heal up, you're not going to be able to rotate, you're not going to be able to tactfully do damage to them. They will kill you and you will end up back in the lobby. Now that leads me into tip number 2, knowing when to disengage and heal. Now right here I disengage so I can pop my Phoenix kit and regain back the full health. Unfortunately for me, this lifeline decides to push me. The proper move, but ends up being a mistake and ends up being futile. I am able to get off that Phoenix kit, regain my composure, and wipe the squad. Due to the fact that I not only have proper positioning, but I have proper movement in and out of that doorway. Which leads me into tip number 3, proper movement. Movement coupled with proper positioning is by far the most important skill to master in Apex Legends, but it is also the most difficult. Here's a rule of thumb. There should be no point in a gunfight where you are getting shot at that you should be standing still. That is why in sports like boxing and mixed martial arts, you can have a fighter that looks like a god on the heavy bag but can't land a single strike inside the cage. That is because the most difficult part of aiming in any aspect of life is being able to predict where someone is going to move before they actually do. If you are standing still in a gunfight, even if you get the jump on your opponent, you are no more than a heavy bag. By example, if 2 people have similar aim, the player that has even the most basic understanding and application of movement will win the gunfight versus the stationary target 9 times out of 10. Now this brings us to something that is 100% separates the pros from the pubs in Apex Legends, and that is focusing headshots. Headshots in Apex Legends have an average of about a 1.5 times multiplier, which means that it only takes me 2 bullets to do the amount of damage that you can do in 3. That is why you can get the jump on somebody and still get wiped. It doesn't make any sense. Well, it's because people like me round a corner, bap, headshot. Next one, bap, hit him in the head. Bap, hit him in the head. It's a GG, brothers. If you follow these tips and tricks, I promise you it is going to be a GG. Now, if you watch to this point in the video, you obviously care about your skill level in Apex Legends. So I have one final question for you. Which champion do you main, and what kind of commentary do you want me to do next? Nick out!